Eloise had never considered herself beautiful. Born in a small, sleepy village, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering trees, she had always been the subject of whispers and pity. Her face was marked by an asymmetrical jawline and a scattering of freckles that others called imperfections. Her unruly brown hair refused to stay tamed, and her large, deep-set eyes, while striking, were often overshadowed by the societal standards of beauty. Her personality, however, was a light in the lives of everyone around her. She was kind, intelligent, and creative, with an infectious laugh that could brighten the darkest day. Yet, as much as her inner qualities shone, they were often overshadowed by her plain appearance in a world that prized external beauty. Eloise worked at her father's modest bakery, rising before dawn to knead dough and bake fresh bread. It was a humble life, but she found joy in the simple things. The sunrise painting the sky in shades of pink and gold, the soft laughter of children in the village, and the smell of cinnamon rolls wafting through the air. One day, everything changed when a luxurious carriage rolled into the village. Its arrival was an event in itself, for nothing so grand had ever graced the dusty roads of the town. Inside was Victor Armand, the young heir to one of the wealthiest families in the kingdom. Tall, dark-haired, and impossibly handsome, Victor was the epitome of a fairy tale prince. Victor had come to the village to oversee the opening of a new estate his family had recently acquired. As he strolled through the town square, curiosity about the locals brought him to Eloise's bakery. He was immediately struck, not by her appearance, but by the warmth of her demeanor. She greeted him with a genuine smile, offering him a freshly baked croissant and asking nothing of him despite his evident wealth. "Good morning," Eloise said, brushing flour from her hands. "Welcome to our little bakery. Can I tempt you with something sweet?" Victor smiled politely, but it wasn't her words that intrigued him. It was the way her eyes lit up when she spoke, the sincerity in her tone, and the care with which she handled her craft. Over the next few weeks, Victor found himself returning to the bakery more often than necessary. He told himself it was the pastries, but deep down, he knew it was Eloise. She was unlike anyone he had ever met in his glittering world of ballrooms and pretentious conversations. Eloise was real, unguarded, and refreshingly honest. The villagers were baffled. Why would someone like Victor spend time with someone like Eloise? Whispers circulated, and Eloise herself was hesitant to believe his intentions. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Victor found Eloise sitting by the riverbank. She often came here to escape the judgmental eyes of the village. "Why do you come to see me?" she asked bluntly, looking up at him. "Surely you have more interesting company in your world." Victor crouched beside her, his expression sincere. "Eloise, in my world, everyone wears a mask. They flatter, they scheme, and they pretend. But you are real. You see the world differently, and you make me see it differently too." Eloise stared at him, unsure if she could trust his words. "I'm not beautiful like the women you're used to." Victor chuckled softly. "You are beautiful, Eloise, in ways they could never be. Your beauty lies in your heart, your mind, and your soul. It's a beauty that doesn't fade." Over time, Eloise began to let her guard down, and their bond deepened. Victor proposed to her in the very bakery where they had first met, kneeling amidst the scent of fresh bread and a crowd of astonished villagers. Their wedding was a grand affair, bringing together Victor's opulent world and Eloise's humble one. Despite the skepticism of many, their love endured. Eloise used her newfound influence to bring change to her village, improving schools and helping struggling families. Victor, for his part, learned the value of simplicity and authenticity from Eloise. Together, they proved that love transcends appearances and societal expectations, creating a life built on mutual respect, understanding, and a shared vision for the future. Eloise became a symbol of hope for anyone who had ever felt overlooked, reminding everyone that true beauty lies in the kindness of one's heart and the strength of one's character.